What's up, YouTube? It's Jay here, back with my first ever YouTube video. This video is going to be on the top 10 best tips and tricks for Call of Duty Warzone. I've just started YouTube, and it would be very helpful if you guys can give us a like rating down below and a subscribe button. Sorry to keep you waiting, let's get into the video. Alright, for the first tips and tricks, number 1. Loadout drops. Spawn on the first and fifth circle in Warzone. So this is super helpful because once you get a comfortable loadout in the beginning, get some kills, you can go right for that loadout drop right when the circle closes in, and you can be set for a pretty long time. It gives you so much things to do because you can get your full loadout, your C4 if you have, heartbeat sensor, anything you need. This is really good. I think that the fifth circle isn't as important because you probably already will have a good loadout that you like, but I think it'll be good. On the second tips and tricks, I think it's super helpful. People think it's a bug, and I don't know why, but as you'll see in the clip that's about to appear, it's with the thermal through a window. And as you can see coming up, I have a thermal scope. I got it from the loadout drop, and you can see the gun's good, and then when you look through a window, you see absolutely nothing. All you have to do is just break the glass like I just did, and you will see everything perfectly. That's all you have to do. It's not a bug at all. I saw some comments on other videos that it was. This third tips and tricks everyone needs. It's a custom loadout recommendation. Alright, as you see that's about to come up, you're going to see the M13, my favorite gun in the game. I have the Merc thermal optic sight, and it's super good for accuracy, as you can see in below. To me, mobility and control doesn't do too much because I'm so used to this, but I see so many pros go without scopes. I don't know why, but I mean, if you want to be like them, you can do that too. So we're going to go equip that right now because I don't want to forget to do that later, and then we'll go to the secondary weapon, which you're about to see is my sniper. So we're going to go into that. And I also have a thermal scope here for accuracy and the same thing. Also, mobility and control, not too much, but you do want the accuracy for the thermal scope, which I think will be super good and helpful. For the next tip coming up, tip and trick number 4, the helicopters this one is about. Now, I barely use helicopters, but I saw that this was a really good tip, and for helicopter users, you probably already know how to do it, but there is a button, as you'll see in the clip, that you can use to flare off rockets or any missiles shot at you. So there's an LB and RB because I'm on Xbox, and as you can see, once I use it, that will deflect bullets. Also, people thought that you can only use that once per helicopter, but I want to test this out for myself. So I went to another game, same helicopter, and you will see that you're actually able to use it multiple times. You just have to let it recharge or load up, whatever you want to call it. I found this out by just grabbing it right off the beginning so I can try to get some content for you guys. Alright, see LB and RB, and you will see that I'm about to use it again, and it is not dull, which shows you can't click on it. So when I click on it, you will see that you can actually do it multiple times, like just there. This is super helpful. I know I keep saying super a lot, but everything I'm saying right now is very, very helpful. This will improve your gameplay because I usually jump out of the helicopter if a missile is launched at me, and then my helicopter ends up crashing, and then you can't use it again. This fixes it multiple times because you can use it multiple times, and I think that this is a good tip. Right here in this clip, as you can see, I'm driving around like crazy, and I was trying to mess with my friend. So going to the next tip, everyone needs to know this, and I mean everyone. Once you get your comfortable loadout, you have to get a high ground right away if you really want to improve that gameplay of yours. This helps so much. If you get high ground right away and a comfortable loadout, maybe like the first circle when it closes, you can get that loadout drop. Get to high ground as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you some good spots that you can get up to, like this one right here. This is in downtown and a big black building, and it isn't that bad because you can crouch under the mini wall right there in case you're having a sniper battle or anything. It would be super good. The next one right here is a little bit sketchy, but super good for end game, because if you get lucky, sometimes you do, you can go on top of it. You probably guessed it, Stadium. Stadium is super tall and good for end game, except it doesn't have a lot of protection at all. That's why if you're in the last zone, people aren't going to snipe you from far away, and you will be set for the entire time. Moving on to the next tip, number 6. This is for beginners. I didn't know it right when I started the game, and it confused me a lot because when I had started, I had a pistol in my secondary weapon slot. So if you go to your custom loadout, like I'm about to do here, you can see that if you go to perks, see I already have a sniper there because in perk 2, I have overkill turned on. So if I turn it off and on, you will see that it will like reset everything because it gives you 2 primary weapons in your first and secondary slot. So I can go to sniper rifles, use the AX50 or the HDR. In this next tip, tip number 7, this is about a self-revive tip. So basically, you've probably seen it sometimes, but I don't know if too many people have seen it, and if you're wondering, when you start using the self-revive, and then your teammate comes to pick you up, mid-using the self-revive, it will continue where it left off, and you still have it next time you get knocked. So as you can see, he's reviving me, and it picked up where I left off, and next time I will get down, I will still have the self-revive. This is super helpful because if you're knocked, you start using the self-revive, and your teammate goes to kill someone, comes back while you're using it, picks you up, it goes where it left off, and next time you get knocked, you have it like I said before. Alright, going on to tip number 8. This one is for beginners also, but when I first started, I didn't know when reviving a teammate, you can actually turn around and look to see where you're going. Like, it's to see if someone comes up behind you or you're about to get shot off without canceling it. Like you can see I'm doing, I'm turning around, I can spin in circles, and it still picks him up. This is very, very helpful. Aha, I did not use super there. It's very helpful because if anyone sneaks up on you, you can turn around without canceling it, because when I first started playing, I thought if I turned around, it would cancel it. That's why I never tried it. And I have died from doing that because someone just came up behind me. So moving on to tip and tricks number 9. This is where you clear up buildings, you can loot super fast, get guns, get kills quicker, and as you can see, this is called Contextual Tap. This is in your settings, and it will about to pop up how to do it. So what you do here is you would go to Contextual Tap in your settings where I think it says, I think I passed it here. If you scroll down, it says use reload behavior. I missed it there, but then you go back up, you switch it to Contextual Tap. For us controller players, you would have to hold X, but instead now you can just tap it to pick up stuff. And see, it may look like I just ran through that because, you know, sometimes you run through it, it just opens, but I actually hit X, and that's how you know it really works and help you move a lot faster. Moving on to our last and final tip. This is for if you're getting shot at while you're in a vehicle or even sniped at, you have to hit A a lot, because it basically, for us, if you're on Xbox One, A is to switch seats, but whatever you're on, I would just keep spamming that, because if someone's shooting at you and you're switching seats, then obviously it will make you a harder target to hit. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, give us a like rating down below, and comment below if I should do this more and more times. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and see you next time. Peace out.